Yeah, thank you for giving me this small space for speaking. Honorable Minister, Honorable Ambassador, dignitaries from Huawei, professors, students, media people, etc. So feeling really great to speak few words in front of our Honorable Minister. Well, I would like to take back Honorable Minister to my student days in India. We were 2 girls in a class of 400 students, and almost large number of those batchmates had long hair like Ankit Khanal. Yeah, and I was like Eureka Bajracharya from Nepal, joining that institute in first year. And I used to get so amazed at looking at long hairs and mustaches. And we 2 girls used to be really very shy, and it was such a great experience there at IIT Kanpur. The reason why I would like to take back Honorable Minister to my student days is basically, I think for talents, Indian government had invested, they conceived 5 IITs in the year 1946. And IIT Kharagpur was the first one to start. The reason I'm mentioning this is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. In the name of IIT, 5 IITs, we were told that he used to send out bank checks, blank checks. He used to say that in the name of talents of India, spend any amount of budget, he was ready to sign. So that was the kind of investment Indian government invested on talents of India. I'm sure there must have been such similar stories in China too, investing on talents. And I'm sure one day Huawei also will have such program, how education system, especially focused on talents of Chinese students, actually evolved. I saw that evolution in India, and today India is reaping solid benefit from that investment in terms of great IT companies in India. If Pandit Nehru had not had that kind of vision, I'm sure wouldn't have been possible. So this kind of example from India, China, regional countries, global, Education Ministry really has to really go back and have a look at those models, how the thing evolved. And also I would like to highlight here is, education doesn't start at class 12 and college and universities and like that. In today's world, the way ICT is accelerating, especially because of COVID, there's a big acceleration, and cloud computing, AI, robotics, smart devices, sensor devices, so many projects. These projects are going to, every innovation is going to change our life in a big way. And this changing of life, it has to start from Ministry of Education from class 5 and class 6. The kind of curriculum we have, the old traditional curriculum is not going to fit in with the acceleration of technology. So in class 5, class 6 itself, I would like to request all of you to really advise the Ministry of Education to initiate courses, especially in rural areas. In the area of, it's not teaching computer, okay, computer is there, but, a computing mind, technology mind, how do you create a technology-oriented mind in class 5, class 6 to the children? So that when they grow up, they become techno-savvy and they start contributing to the national development of Nepal. I'm sure our Honorable Minister will go back and remember what I said. Adding on to that, I think the next thing I would like to really advise is investment in research and development in the universities. That is not at all adequate, especially in the public sector universities like Tribhuvan University. Public sector, India actually emerged in a big way in techno-giant area because they invested a lot of money in the technical, public-owned technical institutes and universities. That's where actually a lot of researches happen. So even that kind of investment is lacking in our Nepal. I taught in IOE for 35 years, and I've been telling University Grant Commission to raise, the pressurized Ministry of Education to really look into this matter, because without investment, without innovation, adopting new emerging technology, which is going to really grip our life, the society, that model, remodeling a new way of thinking is absolutely important. And I'm sure our Honorable Minister will go back and also call out experts in this area to give a lot of input in this sector, so that what I saw, these young students, the long-haired students, girls, especially the girls, in the rural sector, has to be made techno-savvy if you want to really accelerate. The GM of Nepal Telecom told me in last meeting that they have signed, Nepal Telecom has signed MOU with Ministry of federal and admin ministry to actually get connection in ward level, provincial level, rural areas, expansion of network. And I told him that, okay, just providing network, it's not going to work out as a good business model until and unless you have big contents, value-added contents, and benefits to the society. They are not going to pay for the network. So along with the network, it is very, very important that NGOs and INGOs also turn into IT-savvy NGOs and IT-savvy INGOs. They are the interface to the rural end. They are the interface to the rural society. And those NGOs and INGOs, along with academic stakeholders, private sector stakeholders, and international institutions like Huawei, their let's say program like Seeds for Future, the projects under CSR flags, these kinds of projects has to be encouraged and made effective. And also we have this digital framework Nepal project is also very important. Digital Nepal framework Nepal will be very effective if we have, for example, Seed for Nepal, Seed for Future kind of project. So these, I would like to request the company, Huawei, to increase the number of students. I saw in internet, in YouTube, that some 2-3 years ago, they had 30 people. And Nepal-wide, 10 people, like 30. You scale it up. Nepal needs more help. And then I would like to request Huawei, next time, why not increase the number of participants? You agree with me, all the students? I think this is very, very important. If you want to really meet the acceleration part, and with the encouragement from Ministry of Education, which has to play a very strong key role. Please investment on Eureka Bajrachare kind of girls, Ankit Khanal long hair boys, more investment for their project. There should be a lot of seed money from the ministry also, from the government also. So let's join hand that our Honorable Minister will certainly look into this manner, and then in their policy, always every year chunk of budget for these young talents. Who are going to be the future leaders? They are the future leaders. They are going to plan the future, and they are going to run the show in the country. So investment on them is very, very important. And let me tell you, you students, you are great students, very talented students. You are very knowledgeable, long hair, and so, you know, the more knowledge you have, more responsibilities you have, okay? And, you know, this is like, what do you say, this cartoon? The name of the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man, in the end of the whole show, he says, look, you have all the knowledge, you have all the resources, but you have to take the full responsibility also, okay? So the bigger responsibility also comes in automatically. So the students who actually got selected in this process, all of you have to take a lead role in taking over the responsibilities. With this, I would like to really, I hope to have, in terms of people like us, you know, I saw all the details about Huawei, about the international business, you know, how Huawei is functioning, how it started, and how it grew, and how it is getting international mileage. Those kinds of business, international business learning, those details are very important for us so that we can give a correct advice to our ministries. Thank you so much for listening to me. Best of luck, students. Thank you.